Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Real Talk with Queen B. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. The weekend is here. Some of us are snowed in, some of us aren't. But in any event, we are here. We are well. We are strengthened. The sun is shining. We got smiles on our faces. I'm always so silly every day. But anyway, I hope everybody had a wonderful week. My week is coming to an end, so I'm very happy about that. And it's a pay week. Like, what more can you ask for? Yeah, I got bills and shit, but thank you, Jesus, I can pay them and move forward. Okay? So thank God for another day. Do I have a testimony this week? I'm always having a testimony. I just thank God for being here amongst the living. I'm in my right mind. I'm stable. I'm content. But I do believe God for greater and better things ahead. So I'm happy. That's what makes me happy each and every day. All right. So this week I want to talk to the men, like I talked to the women on last week. I want to ask the men. Name something that women do that we think is attractive, but actually a big turnoff for men. Shut up. That's my saying. So I can only speak for myself, obviously, because I can't talk to you guys live as of yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I believe God. It's coming. So I'm just going to talk about myself and, you know, dates that I've went on with men, or phone conversations with men, or even with my son. I get a lot of my information from my 20-year-old because he's young, and then I get a lot of my other information from my brother. He's 41. So what I ask them on a regular basis is kind of sort of how the men feel. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about that today. So number one, I have 5 topics. We're going to talk about 5 topics. Number one is talking about your ex. Number 2, being loud and abrasive. Number 3, too much makeup. Keep it natural. Number 4, vagina hair. Ooh. And number 5, how independent you are. Now, I brought up these 5 topics only because these are the topics that I hear about on a regular. So if you guys know other topics, just comment or inbox me or message me either on Facebook or on Instagram. Facebook, I am Queen Banks. On Instagram, I am Queen_of_lock. So just talk to me because I really, really do need and want your feedback, okay? All right, so number 1 is talking about your ex. Talking about your ex on both levels is just an absolute no-no. Like, if you are looking to be in a relationship, a long-term relationship with somebody, or even an engagement turns out to be a marriage, nobody wants to hear about your ex. I don't care how close y'all are, how they became your bro or your sis or whatever. Nobody wants to hear about an ex because men have egos. Men's egos they're so invested in their egos. They don't want to hear about another dude. That's just what it is. So we go out on a first date and they want to know about us. A man does anyway. They want to know about us. They want to know what our hobbies are, what our goals are, what our dreams were. They want to know what we do for a living. They want to know what our favorite color is, your relationship status, your kid status, all of that. So mental stimulation, right? So we go on a date hoping to have good conversation. Your ex don't fall nowhere in there. I'm not sitting to a table and, this guy who potentially wants to be my man, my significant other, asking me a question. And I'm like, well, no, let's start from here. He says, so what's the dating scene like? Have you found the one yet? Or, why are you single? Our first go-to is, I had to dump that nigga. Oh my God. He was just draining me. He took me through so much. And then it turned out the whole conversation is about your ex. So now at this point, the guy that you're having dinner with is irked and annoyed because all you keep talking about is your ex. And now, not only are you talking about them, but now you're ending the topic with, we still cool. We still, like, we best friends now. That's like my bro. I have a major issue with exes and exes. Like, I don't agree with the whole, that's my friend. Like, you broke up with somebody, that's exactly what it should be. Like, leave that where it is. If you break up with somebody, unless y'all have children together, then that's different. But if you break up with your ex and then y'all still like real cool, that's a problem for me. It's no reason why I should be close friends with my ex at all. Like, cause that's behind me, right? So how you gonna move forward with somebody else if you still dealing with your ex? It's never going to happen. It's never going to work. I don't care how you put it or how you say it. You should not be friends with your ex. Leave the ex leave them where they at. I broke up with you for a reason. We couldn't get along together while we were in a relationship. We never seen eye to eye. It was always an issue, right? So now that we broke up, now coincidentally, we the best of friends. We the best of friends for a reason. So nobody wants to hear about nobody's ex. That's very uncomfortable, and I really think is disrespectful. You should mention your ex while you're on a date, while you're dating, while you're out with your significant other. Leave the ex where they at. That's just, we don't do that. Number 2, being loud and abrasive. This one touched my soul. Like, this hurt me bad because when I'm in my comfort zone, like with my family or with my girlfriends, I am the loudest person in the world. I know y'all be hearing me. That's me all day. I'm really loud. Men hate that. It's not cute at all. Men hate it with a passion. When I'm out with my girls, I'm loud to a certain extent. Now, if it's somebody in a room that I like or that I'm interested in, I'm going to calm it down a whole lot. See, because you attract, how you act is exactly what you're going to attract. You out acting all loud and being abrasive and cocky and all of this stuff, you're going to get that same person. And then it's just, it's not a good look on women, period. Just don't be loud. Like, even with me, like if I walk into a place and there's a woman that's like extremely loud, my face is instantly like, why is she so loud like that? Like, you don't have to be that loud to get attention. You really, really don't. Because the right guy is going to come up to you. Even if you do get the wrong guy. But you'll never know what the right guy is until you get to the wrong guy. So I've talked to guys that tell me, you know, like when we talking about ourselves and I'm like, well, tell me the things that you like and tell me the things that you don't like. And the thing that they don't like, and they all said the same thing. I don't like a loud female. Like, why do you have to be so loud to get your point across? Everybody sees you. Everybody knows that you're here. So you don't have to get loud to get in. And on top of that, you're going to get the negative attention. So we don't want you being loud. We want to carry ourselves like the ladies and the women that we are. So, excuse you, sir. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. Sidetrack a little bit. That's my kids. But, yeah, nobody wants to be loud. Like, it's just not a good look. Men don't like loud women like that. They don't think it's cute. I don't think it's cute, and I'm not a man. So I'm loud in my comfort zone, like when it's just us in a group. But when we're out with a bunch of people, I'm the quietest woman in the room because I just like to sit and I like to observe. So that's number 2. Please, y'all, comment and let me know what are some things, you know, that what are some things that we do that you think that's unattractive? Because I need to know, because, you know, although I'm older in the dating scene, I still would like to know because I'm still growing. You know, there's things that I still would like to change. There's things I would want to change, especially being in a relationship. Number 3, y'all, please don't kill me. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm just speaking from what I was told. I'm just speaking from what I was taught. And this is real talk, and this is how I feel. So comment, please. I'm asking y'all to comment. Number 3, too much makeup. What is this? It's like keep coming up white on the camera. I don't know what it is, but it won't move. Oh. I don't know what it was. Okay, so too much makeup. I watch a lot of tutorials on YouTube. I follow a lot of people on Instagram that are motivational speakers and a lot of funny comedy people that just talk about stuff that I'm talking about today. Where they turn this stuff into comedy, I'm turning it into real talk. So a lot of my information I get from people's videos, from tutorials, and again from my children. That's my best education is from my kids. Um, Too much makeup. I hear men say this on a regular. We love makeup. I adore makeup. Listen, y'all see these circles under my eyes? Y'all see these bags? This is hereditary. When I close my eyes, you can see it too. This is hereditary. Whereas though my skin is good, but I got the dark circles under my eyes. It's hereditary. I'm getting older, so you can see it more, right? I love everything about concealer. When God created concealer, he created a heaven. Because girls, women, I live by concealer. Like, I don't go nowhere without my concealer. I wear that. I don't wear a face full of makeup because I don't feel like I need a face full of makeup. I wear lashes when I go out because I like the effect it gives on my eyes. Like, it makes my eyes pop even more. And I just started wearing lashes about maybe 4 months ago. I just started wearing them because I like how my eyes look with them on. I wear that. I wear eyeliner and I wear the concealer. Sometimes I wear eyeshadow. I feel like I don't even need eyeshadow if I put lashes on because the lashes are so big and vibrant, you can't even really see the eyeshadow because of the lashes. So I feel like me personally, I don't need all of that. Men hate it. Men say we look fake. Men are honest. Like if I get dressed from head to toe, I'm never going to a woman and say how I look. That's just me. Like I'm never because we sugarcoat a lot of stuff and we don't want to hurt each other's feelings. Sometimes some of us women don't want to hurt each other's feelings. And we don't want to come off as oh she hating, that's our favorite word. She hate. No, we really not hating. You really got on too much makeup. But anyway, men are going to keep it honest. Like my son, I ask my son all the time, Meet, how this look? Meet, what this look like? And he's going to tell me the truth. And I value his opinion. And I value that he's not going to lie to his mother. So if he say, Mom, that's too much, I'm going to wipe it off. Because if he thinking like that, then I know the guy that I'm out with is going to think the same thing, but he's not going to really tell me unless we've been dating for a long time and he feels comfortable enough to tell me. But I hear men on tutorials on a regular basis. I hear men on these podcasts on a regular basis like, why y'all gotta wear so much makeup? A lot of women are not confident. A lot of women are insecure. So we feel like that's what you guys want to see. Y'all want to see makeup. Y'all want to see when we look like with the makeup on. And y'all, damn, she a bad one. But when you take the makeup off, then they like, who are you? You ain't the same person. And they scared because now you look different. Men don't like makeup. Men want us to look 100% natural, even with our hair. But with makeup, they feel like this stuff is messy. We look like porcelain dolls. We don't need it. Show your natural look. And men also know when we are insecure as well. If we feel like I just mentioned about my concealer under my eyes, they feel like if you can't go out without makeup, then you're insecure. I'm never insecure about how I look now today. Like I can wake up and just walk outside without the makeup on. However, when I'm getting dressed to go somewhere, I have to put my concealer on because it only looks right. It has nothing to do with me being insecure, but it only looks right. Like I want a blemish free face. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate how God created me and how I look. But when I step outside and when I'm getting dressed, I need that concealer on, sweetheart. So all I'm saying is, like, try to lower it down a little bit. Although it's not gonna happen because that's just the world we live in. But too much makeup, too less is better. Less is better. And if a man is saying less is better, then we gotta listen to that man. Like, if our men don't like it, why are we doing it? Are we doing it for us? Or are we doing it for that other woman so she can say, damn, girl, your face is beat? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's something, like, everything that I'm addressing, I've heard 1,000 times on the internet or from my children or from my brother or from, family members that are men. So I'm not stating opinions. Like, these are facts from a lot of different guys, from my opinion. Okay? So too much makeup, they like it natural. But if you can find a man, or if a man can find you and he's like, baby, listen, you like makeup, I like makeup. It makes you look even more beautiful than what you are. If that makes you happy, baby, wear that makeup. Bitch, wear that makeup. Because if he like it, I love it. Now, if he don't like it, then we going to have to come to a happy medium because I ain't giving up my concealer for nobody, okay? So, yeah, if y'all could come to a happy medium, then that's different. But if he's like preferring you, like, why you gotta put all that on? Won't you just do a little eyeliner? Like, work with that. Work with him as he work with you. Y'all work with each other. Y'all come to a happy medium. Now, and if I'm obeying what you asking me not to wear makeup and I'm only out here with eyeliner on, and we out and we see this chick with a face full of makeup and you talking about how beautiful she is, then we have a personal problem. That's a different topic. Because you just specified that you like natural women. So, yeah. Number 4, vagina hair. Listen, this topic is iffy for me. I've come into contact, like, a lot of guys that I talk to because I want their opinion. Me, myself, I hate everything about vagina hair. Everything. Like, the moment I realized that I knew that I can shave that shit off myself, I do it 24/7. I mean, I can have as much as a stubble. I'm getting it waxed. If I can't have a wax appointment, I'm shaving it completely bald myself. It's just like, I just don't like it. I don't like it because, first of all, I'm a thick woman. I have very thick thighs. My thighs rub together. You sweat. A lot of people don't know it, but it holds an odor. Too much of it holds an odor. And I do understand that it grabs the sweat. I don't care how much information you give to me. I don't care how much you try to give me your personal opinion on why you should let that coochie hair grow. I will never let mine grow because I don't like how it feels, especially in the summertime, and I don't like the odor that it holds once you're sweating, being a thick woman. Okay? So if I come in contact with a man and say, yo, I love coochie hair, we ain't gonna make it because I hate it. But a lot of men today in the 21st century, they don't like it. They don't like it don't laugh, y'all. They don't like it because that shit is drawing. It get caught in my teeth. I gotta fight the forest to see what I'm getting at. And this is true. This is true. I 100% agree with the men not liking the vagina hair because I hate it. And it's a different feeling that it gives you once it's gone. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm bald like a baby's bottom, child, I feel so rejuvenated and free. And girl, I feel like, I don't know. It's just the feeling that you get when you just completely bald down there. It just makes me feel so much fresher and I just feel so good about myself. And the hairs, they get tangled. It's a lot of stuff that we go through as women that men don't understand and they will never get it. But if you actually sit them down, because men are like children, so if you sit them down and actually explain stuff to them, they may listen to it. So this one, number 4, vagina hair, I'm going to have to agree with them on that. I can't do vagina hair. It's just a no-go for me. And it feels better when you're bald. All right, and number 5, how talking about how independent you are. Y'all, call me a man on this topic, okay? I don't even think I can have a girlfriend relationship like that. Like, I don't want to keep hearing how independent you are. I get it. You're a single mother. You're working. You're holding it down. You taking the kid to the sitter, and you funding the daycare bills, and you taking the kids to the doctors, and you paying your car note, and you doing this and you doing that. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it because I am an independent woman. However, you're so independent. Why are you here with me on a date trying to pursue a relationship? Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to get in a, now I'm speaking from a man's point of view. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm speaking from a man's point of view now. Because what I'm not going to do is start to date you, and as the days go by and then they turn into months, turn into years, and now in a decade, I'm not going to keep hearing you. Before you came along, I was independent. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to keep hearing you do that. Because obviously you needed me for something or I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if it's dick. You still need me because you don't have a dick. You know what I mean? So you're not that independent. I can't. I never agree with us as women keep mentioning how independent you are. A man knows how independent you are once he asks you out on a date. See, because as much as we call men stupid, they're very smart too. A man knows an independent woman, just like a man knows a thirsty woman. Thirsty meaning a woman that's the opposite of independent. Independent. A man knows when a woman is a gold digger. They can smell it. Like we can smell a dude that just want to hit and leave. We can smell it, but the choice is ours. But if you're looking for a good man, if you're dating a good man, you know for a fact that you're not going to keep telling this man how independent you are, because just as independent you are, he's independent too. So you keep telling him that you independent. I ain't got time, sis, because I'm independent too. So we just going to be on our independent ways, and I'm going to go find somebody who is very independent but not going to keep throwing it in my face. Because if you keep throwing it in his face, I'm independent, that's only telling me one thing: you're not independent. You're looking for somebody to take care of you. So that's a no-go. That's something that we shouldn't boast about 24/7. No real man is going to want a woman that keeps mentioning on how independent she is. Now, if you all are struggling with all 5 of these topics, that's fine. Cuz can't nobody change overnight. That's fine. All I'm saying is, if you're looking for, because it's hard, and I mentioned this last week to the women too, it's hard dating out here. It's so hard, like, because you can date on the internet without even seeing anybody. So it makes it very hard to find that special man or find that special woman. If you're having a hard time dating or finding somebody, go over those 5 things, and maybe you're doing those 5 things too much. I'm not asking you or telling you to water yourself down for anybody, but I'm saying you can dial it down a little bit. Just a little teeny bit. I'm not trying to come at nobody's character, cuz like I said, I am loud and abrasive when I'm out with my girls. I am. I'm one of those things. So I understand. And I'm the woman that's like, I'm loud, so if he don't like my loudness, then he don't like me. That used to be me. But as you get older and mature and you date around, you start to see different things and you really hear yourself. Like, do y'all ever talk and listen to yourself? Like, really listen? And after you said what you said, you like, why did I just say that? I sound so immature and so ignorant. Like, a lot of times, ladies, we have to check ourselves too. Like, we're so busy writing our list and what we want our man to do and what we don't want them to do, how we want them to look, how we don't want them to look. What about how they feel toward us? You know, like, it's some shit that we could change too. Like, we don't throw it all on the men and make them feel bad. Like, they always messing up. That's the other issue. Like, men have so much to carry. It's already tough for them being a black man or just a man in general. It's already tough for them. So when they get into a relationship or when they start dating, they don't want to date. They don't want you to come to them with all of these expectations. Like, it's already hard as shit out here for them. It's hard. It's hard for them getting a job. It's hard, for them to be accepted as a man, let alone an African American man. We hold them up to be so much. And not saying that they can't be, because they can be. I'm raising two now, because my oldest, he's already an adult. But now I'm raising 2 black men. They're 10 years old. They don't want to, it's hard out here in the world. They don't want to have to date a woman, and this woman bringing a big book to the table talking about, do you do this? Do you do this? Do you eat like this? Do you eat like that? Don't dress like this. Don't dress like this. And don't do this and don't do that. It's fine having what we want. I would like if you don't. It's fine. But don't bring it, like, don't push it down their throat. Because now you're going to push them in another direction to find a different woman, because now you have too many expectations. So if we all, women and men, if we can just lower, like, our expectations a little bit, and if we could hear our men talk and hear our women talk about the things we like and don't like, I'm not saying change it overnight. I'm saying work on it. Damn, my man said I wear too much makeup. Well, maybe if I just try this instead of doing that, maybe that might look better. Oh, my man said, I'm too loud. Well, let me work on dialing it down a little bit. Don't fight back so fast. Oh, this is how I was when you met me, and now all of a sudden, no, yes, okay, this is how you were when I met you, but baby, we're growing together. We not supposed to stay the same way forever. So at what point do you stop being loud and abrasive? At what point, how I feel, at what point do you consider on how I feel? If I'm saying, baby, can you just dial it down a little bit with your makeup? Like, because every time I kiss you, I get a mouthful of foundation. Dial it down a little bit. You don't need to add coat 1 and coat 2 and coat 3 and coat 4. Like, it's too much. If my man's saying, baby, I understand, and I know you like, when your vagina hair grows, but that really gets on my nerve. I can't do X, Y, and Z. Can we please come to a happy medium? Why you can't come to a happy medium? Because when we want what we want what we want. I'm a woman. Happy wife, happy life. So why they can't have what they want? So if everybody could just come to a happy medium, maybe the dating scene may be a little bit better. It may not. I'm just throwing some suggestions out there. As I said before, I can only speak about what I've been through. And I get information before I bring it to y'all, because I don't want to seem like, she don't know what she talking about. She just talking. No, sis, this is what I hear on a regular basis. And I don't deal with boys. I deal with men. And I ask men their opinions, and I want to know, like, what's in their head. I want to know what I'm dealing with. I want to know what not to do and what to do. So these are the 5 things that I had that, for the men. So men, if you happen to watch, if you happen to tune in, find me on Facebook, Queen Banks, QWEENBANKS. Find me on Instagram, Queen QWEEN _of_OF _locks LOCS. Find me, question me. Say, yo, sis, I ain't like this video this week. That's fine. It's still going to be up. But that's fine. I received that because I love the negative feedback as well as the positive feedback. Have conversation with me. I had somebody who was watching my video last week. she inboxed me on Instagram and we had a whole conversation about what I was talking about. I believe it was my second upload video, Mending Broken Hearts. We had a whole conversation about my video and I really, really appreciated that. That's something that I look forward to. That's something that's going to allow me to grow. I love interacting with people. I love having conversations with people. I even enjoy debating about people. Now, what I won't debate about is this presidential stuff. What I won't debate about is this COVID stuff, because y'all have your thoughts, I have mine, and a lot of people don't like to talk about that. They get really upset, and I don't really like, aggressive conversations and all of that. So I try to stay away from those type of topics. But other than that, I enjoy the feedback. I enjoy the conversation. It allows me to grow. And you're teaching me. Like you say, I'm teaching you. You're also teaching me. So just come into my comments and tell me what you like and tell me what you don't like. Tell me what to address. Next time I can address something different. But for today, I felt the need to address men. Now, next week, I have a topic that is going to... It's going to be very interesting. I posted it in my story a couple weeks ago on Instagram, and somebody inboxed me back and was like, no, I don't agree with that because this is how it should be. Oh, okay. So I need you to watch my video next week then so we can talk about it because I see 100% different. So the topics that I choose, honestly, y'all, I don't sit around and think about it. I could be working and something would just pop in my head. Or I could be on social media and I'll see a posting and be like, oh my goodness, I've been always wanting to talk about that. I'll address it that way. Or, God will drop something in my spirit when I'm sleeping. And that's how I choose my topics. And I also do research if I have to, because I don't want nobody saying, that's not even true. Did you look it up? And you always get that one person that's always going to challenge what you're saying and how you're saying it. So you got to make sure you come to the people correct and accurately. All right, y'all. So I hope you men enjoy this topic. Again, message me, thumbs up, thumbs down, Facebook, Instagram, anything. If you got my number, text me or whatever the case may be. But just let me know that you're here, you're watching, and you liked it. Okay? So that's my topic for today. And I'm going to go out here and be Uber for my son. Lord have mercy, on this snowy day and the sun is shining. So I'm just going to go out and enjoy this day and relax a little bit on my day off. And I really hope and pray that you guys will do the same. Keep your head up, stay encouraged. When you feeling down and out, don't forget what I said. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, get a book, write it down, take it to God. Once you take it to God, once you take it to God, leave it there. It's a wrap. He's taking care of it. Move on. God got you. All right. I love you with every being in me. Y'all have a blessed week and a safe weekend. And I will see you guys next Thursday on Real Talk with Queen Banks. Bye-bye.